Hello students, welcome to the virtual class. Today we are going to do a lesson from your Unit 1 of your graded English book. In this lesson, you are going to learn to write about Travelogue. Okay, can you see that word here? Travelogue. Okay, we will try to understand what Travelogue is first. Okay, do you have got any idea? Okay, if you have got, then it's excellent. If you have not, I will explain it to you for your better understanding. All right, students? So, this is from your unit book, Unit 1, as I said. And if you have got your book, you can look at the exercise. In the exercise, at the end of the unit of your book, there is a project work for you, okay? So in the project work, you have to fill up a table and you have to write a Travelogue. Let me first talk about what Travelogue is. All right, students? Okay, so I have some questions before getting into the topic. Have you ever been to somewhere for traveling? Where did you go? What did you do there? And what did you see and how did you feel? Okay? Can you answer these questions? What did you do there? What did you see there? And how did you feel when you were visiting some place? Okay? We all visit a lot of places. You have definitely visited many places. All right? So, let's talk about that. So, the answer is that you might have seen some sceneries, you might have felt very interesting, or you might have enjoyed the scenery or culture or different places, different features of that place, right? So that's what is a Travelogue, okay? Travelogue means a description of your visit to a place, the information from the village or the place or another country, and your experience, your activities from there, okay? You can write it in the form of written essay or story, or you can write an essay and you can also make a film, or you can take pictures of those events and share to others to show that you really enjoy it and others should enjoy that place too. Okay, then let's move to the textbook now. Okay, what is a Travelogue? As we already have got some ideas, let me define it on your screen. Please have a look there. Travelogue is a description of an experience written after your trip to a place or country, right? Have you got me now? Have you got the idea of Travelogue? Okay, then let's have a look at your textbook and find out, try to remember a Travelogue from your Unit 1. Can you remember that place? What was that about? Do you remember a Travelogue from your text? Which place was that? Okay, I have a title here, a memorable journey to, what was that? Golegaon, right? Yes. So this is what Golegaon looks like. You can see the picture. All right, students? Let's have a look at again to our exercise from that unit. Okay, it's your exercise number 6. In this exercise, you have to do a project work and you have to fill up this table with authentic information about a place you have recently visited. All right, students, did you get? What you have to do is you have to complete the table, given table, with some authentic information. All right. So first you have to decide a place which you are going to talk about, And then you have to think about the things observed, the things you did, or how you got there, and location, religion, and culture. All right, students, I have some examples done for you. This is how these topics look like. Look at the words here. Okay, name of place can be any of these places, like, Ilam, Kanyam Ilam, Muktinath Temple, Namche Bazaar, and so on. Okay, I'll ask you later if you have got other names. Okay, this is some examples. And things you observed can be like, waterfall, mountain, culture show, things you did. Under the things you did might be homestay, or you might have taken photographs, or you might have done hiking. Okay, and let's go to next topic, next title of the table, how you got there. This means how you reached there, or how you walked, or how you got access to that place. So you can use different means of transportation, or it can be on your foot, or by air, or by bus. All right, students, are you getting me? All right. Now next, location. By the word location, it means the address or place, situation. Where is it? What is the name of the place, and what are the surrounding places, and its locality. You can talk about here. Next is the religion and culture. You can talk about here different religion like Hindu, Buddhist, and you can talk about cultures like festivals and other customs. You can talk about these things under these topics. Okay. Now, can you fill these table in your book? Can you do that? All right, students, I hope you are clear now. I'll give you even more information or more ideas of filling up this table. Okay, this is the first exercise, first project work from your book you have to do. All right, students? So let's fill up the table of your book, own book, right? This is my example. Let's look even more information. You might have been thinking I'm giving it to you. Okay, so I have added more information of the topic place, like you can say Mustang, Talbarahi, Kalinchok Bhagavati, and so on. As we already have talked that there are so many places of tourist attractions, right? So you would like to visit those places as a tourist, don't you? You like to visit there and you want to enjoy there. So those places, if you have got, if you have visited, then you can put the name of the place in the topic as the name of the place. All right, students? Okay, that's great. I think you are clear now. Now, next, the table we have just filled up. Let's look at with more ideas, more information. Okay, you might have been thinking about more ideas, like you might have observed the lifestyle of the place, wildlife of the place, scenic beauty there, snowfall, a culture show, vegetation. Okay, under this topic, okay, think about the place. Choose one of these and then you are going to write those information, what you observed. What you observed means what you saw with your eyes, okay? So what you did means what you actually did with your activities or involvement. So you may do homestay, or you may do photographs, as we said, or boating, and local. You might have tasted local food and have snow fun, a jungle safari, shopping, hiking, and so on. Okay, are you getting the idea now? Okay, great. How you got there. Again, it's the same thing as we said earlier. You can say yes, in a car, by train, on a horse, on foot as well. Location. Location. Yes, I have added more here. You can add direction or neighboring places, religion and culture. In this part of the table, you are going to write about the particular culture, religion of that area which you have visited. All right, students. So you can say festivals, food habits, or dress-ups, languages, or economic activities. Okay, this is how you can fill up the table. Is it helpful, students? Okay, I hope. All right, students. Let's then move to the next idea. What you can do with the information you have collected here. Okay. The next question is, can you remember, is to write a travelogue, and you are going to write with the information collected here. Okay. Here is one example. I'm going to give you a sample from your book. So it will be helpful for you to collect those ideas and to develop a travelogue later. So I'm going to connect that later. Before that, I'm giving you a sample example of a travelogue from your book. All right, students? So you are remembering the travelogue from your book? Yes, you are. That was about Ghalegaon, visit to Ghalegaon, right? Okay, there, how a person visiting Ghalegaon can write a travelogue. I will discuss that. First, you have to get the information. As we already said, as I said here, you are getting more ideas, or you are taking the notes of different, features, different things in the village, or your experience. Then a person can have different points. Okay, this is the first step that you can begin writing your travelogue. And you are supposed to think, 5W1S principle. For example, you can think of what place, where is it, what thing you did, when did you go there, how did you enjoy, or how did you, experience there, and when or who did you meet there, and why did you like there. These are the questions that you can think before taking some notes or making some notes. All right. So this can be the example. This is an example for you before starting. Okay. So how a note can look like for a person who visited Ghalegaon before writing your travelogue for your book. Let's see. Ghalegaon is a beautiful, maybe he might say it's a beautiful place. So during my vacation, so when is there, made lasting impression, and picturesque village scenery, clustered houses, situated at the northwest of Besisar, Lamjung, can take a bus, proper hospitality, fresh and organic food, cultural dances, typical roundhouses, Annapurna Himalaya range, homely environment, a 5-hour walk on foot from Besisar. Okay, these can be the notes at the beginning when you are going to write a travelogue. Okay, then next step, our next stage is to make these notes an outline. Okay, what is outline, or how does it look like? I'm going to show you. So this is how you can make your outline. So you are developing those notes in a sentence, and they are some pieces of sentence and not connected. You are later going to make them in a connected sentences. Let's see. So Ghalegaon is a beautiful place. I visited there during my vacation. Okay, this can be another sentence. The visit gave me a lasting impression. This can be another sentence. the village is picturesque in many ways. There are clustered houses, typical round houses. The place is situated at, okay, you can add more information here. I have given some just the clues here. So this is how your outline looks. You can go on making the sentences or developing the notes into the sentences. Okay, then let's see how a travelogue looks like. Yeah, let's see. This is a travelogue from your book. I have taken some highlights of it here, and not the whole text, but some highlights here. So the title you are going to put like this: A Memorable Journey from Tarai to Hill. Okay, so a person from Tarai traveling to Hill has a memorable journey, and he is recording or sharing the information here. So this, he starts like this: I had heard that Ghalegaon was a really beautiful place for homestay. He wants to say that Ghalegaon is a really beautiful place with more information or variety of sentence. So I was keen to go there. So he is adding more information. My luck favored me. My parents made a plan to take me to the place for 5 days during my vacation. He's talking about the time. He's talking about which place, what place, and where it is, and what are the things there. He saw clustered houses. He saw picturesque village or scenery, and how he got there. He wrote a 5-hour walk to reach there on foot from Besisar. This is the how he got the means of transportation here, and why he liked there, or why he liked the place: because of the proper hospitality, fresh and delicious food, organic food, cultural dance, and so on. And what were the speciality of that place? Typical roundhouses, a homely environment, Annapurna Himalaya range. These are the things he talks about in a developed travelogue. Okay? So are you getting me what is a travelogue now? Okay? I think this is even more clear, right? Okay, yes. Travelogue is a description. Yes, we have already talked about it. Travelogue is a description of a place or experience or activities of a visit to a place or another country. All right, students? So this is an example from your book, and I have just given you some explanation. So now let's talk about how you are going to begin. Now I think you are almost ready for writing, but I am going to give you even more ideas or steps or its ways or its methods, how you can write, what you can include in points. So this is the question for in your book for you. It says, now write a travelogue based on the information that you have collected above. Now you are asked to write a travelogue. Okay, students, can you do that? Okay, yes, definitely. It's simple, and it's just your description of your experience of a visit, right? So let's go ahead and see how we can write. Steps you can follow. First, as we talked about the Ghalegaon, the person might have taken some notes or might have gone through the information about the village. So you have to talk about first, or you have to find a place or decide a place which you have visited. You have gone to many places, and you have to decide one place as your topic, or after you visit some place, you can write the name of the place there. And then you go through the information. You can ask somebody about the place because you don't know everything about the place. When you go there, you simply enjoy and you see a lot of things for a short time, and you may get more information by asking or searching in the internet or asking to people who have been there before. So this is your second step. Next, in this research, you can provide a clear location. You can keep photos. Photos are best means of travelogue. Okay, don't forget that even the pictures only can be a travelogue. All right, students. Okay, next, fact and figures. Tell the facts or figures of the place. Don't only just imagine and create a story. It should be informative, because a travelogue can create an image of certain place, and that can give a certain information about the place, so that it can be helpful for the person who is going to visit that place. Okay, so you should be clear with the fact and figures that gives to the person who is going to visit more information for the future plan of their visit. Okay, now let's see, another step is making notes. Already we have done, right? We have seen that how note looks like. A chunk of words or sentences you can write, and then that gives you help or clues for developing outline. All right, students. So you are going to make notes after you get information about the place, and then you develop an outline. Outline you have got already. Can you remember what is an outline? Outlines are simple sentences, unconnected or not connected sentences. You have to develop it later for your essay or your travelogue. Arrange the information. When you are making outline, the information are not ordered. Okay, sometimes they are, in disordered, or sometimes maybe in ordered as well. You have to decide their right places of the information. Okay, next is add personal information. This is not only the description, about the facts and figure. This is, a travelogue is your emotional expression, your feelings when you visit to some place. It gives you pleasure, it gives you experience, it gives you knowledge, and you want to share with your excitement, inner excitement. So you have to show that, how you felt, and how you enjoyed that place. So you are going to add your feelings. And write a complete travelogue. You are going to write, then develop these outlines into a complete travelogue. I'll tell you the structure of the travelogue later. Let's see even what we can include in the travelogue. Okay, let's see. You can include location, climate, geography, where is it, its position and its climate. Is it very cold, or in what season is it better for visit? Or geography, is it very difficult? Is it very difficult for older people or children to reach? So you can describe there. And major events and festivals you are going to include, okay, as culture, religion and culture, depiction of local history. You can even share what in the past there were, and what were the information about the past of the village, who lived there, who did what in the past for the village. You can source the history and then mention in your travelogue. That will be more informative. Customs and traditions also, that can be helpful. Your adventures and feelings, how you enjoyed, what were the adventurous walks there. You can express with your feelings, added feelings there. Means of transportation. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, you can add the means of transportation there. So how you got there, how people can reach there, what are the alternative ways you can add in the travelogue. Okay, so another important thing is food and cuisine. In any place, you would like to enjoy, taste the local food, all right, the local speciality of that place, and you want to have the taste and you want to share that how you can enjoy, what kind of food are available there. Okay, so these are the information you can include in your travelogue. Okay, let's talk about its style. Okay, you can write in different ways. Styles means, how you present your information. Okay, there are mainly two ways you can develop your travelogue. One can be informative. Informative means you are going to give some information, not being personally involved, not personal or mention of your maybe first person pronouns or names. You are not going to mention that, and you are going to give more impersonal information, but with the excitement in it. Okay, let's see next one. Next one is first person narrative. You can say or narrate the events as a story. You can say, I went there, I enjoyed the moment there, I visited those places, I met those people. So you can say in the first person narrative way. Okay, so the travelogue you studied in your first lesson is the first person narrative travelogue. There you read a travelogue from a person from a a part of country, and he visited Galegaon, and then he told as a story. So this is a first person narrative. I'm going to show you another informative travelogue as well. Okay, students. So first, let's see the other styles. You can make your travelogue entertaining, adding the more information or entertaining facts from your visit. Okay, so let's see another one. Inspiring someone to visit the place. The information or the travelogue description should be entertaining, inspiring to someone to visit the place, and simple language should be used there. All right, students, are you clear? Okay, let's move to the structure here. In the structure, you are going to make the essay format. There is introduction in the beginning and body part in the middle and conclusion in the end. As you write in essay, you give introduction, right? So in this travelogue as well, you are going to introduce what you are going to talk about, and in the body part, what you did, what you saw, how you felt. These are the things you are going to describe. And in conclusion, what do you suggest to the visitors or other readers? This is going to be your conclusion. Okay, this is the structure you are going to follow. I'm going to give you example. Okay, this is one example of a travelogue. This is prepared after visiting one place. Okay, well, a few years ago, I myself have visited one beautiful place. So I have presented as an example to you, so you can get ideas how we can write a travelogue. Okay, students. So let's see here. The title is, the name of the place is Pangom, a naturally beautiful place. Okay, students, I described here Pangom as a naturally beautiful place in the topic. So this is how you can introduce your topic now here. Pangom is a village in the east of Nepal, situated at the altitude of 2,948 meters. The surrounding villages are Kharikhola, Jubing, Nunthala villages of Solukhumbu district. Okay, so you are talking about the situation, location of the place. And the village is 3 hours walk from Karikola. Once you reach there, you get refreshed and all the tiredness flies away because of cool air, serene environment, or peaceful environment, sound of a small stream flowing in the middle of the village, and the clouds that carry rainwater in summer and that moist your eyes. Okay, I have forgotten to put full stop here. The village lies on the hilltop with a remotely untouched beauty. A small school on one side, few lonely houses on the other side of the village, a small stream flowing through the potato field, a monastery on the top of and the view of the Himalaya range in the front are the perfect combination for a beautiful place. The place is also rich in Sherpa culture. The people have been following the traditions of mountainous life, and the houses are richly decorated and equipped with cultural dishes, costumes, and pots. They welcome every guest with the choice from 2 types of milk tea, salted one and sugary one. It's a dishonor to say no to the tea offer there. Chauris are reared for milk, ghee, and churpi. The Chauri goat near the village is also a new experience to a visitor. The inhabitants are mainly the Sherpas, who follow Buddhism as their religion. Every morning, monks start the prayer, and the villagers follow the Buddhist way of life by heart. Happiness comes out of heart, and the heart is delighted when our senses experience the beauty of nature. Eyes capture the views. The air smells fresh and feels cool. The solitary place gives you a thoughtful moment, and the culture makes you realize the bond of human beings. Therefore, to get freshness to your every senses, one should visit such places at least once in their lives. Okay, this is an example I have written after a visit to a remote place. The name of the village is Pangom. Okay, so I think you have got how we can present the ideas. I have talked about the situation, I have talked about the access to it, how you can reach there. I have talked about the traditions and its culture. I have talked about the people and their lifestyle, their religion, okay? And finally, I have talked about how I feel and what I want to say to the readers or other audience. So let's see its structure again. What we need to do first, we have to introduce a place, right? And next, you are going to develop its body, and finally, we have a conclusion in your travelogue. All right, students? And what are the things you have to keep in your mind before writing it? As I said, 5W, 1S. Can you remember that? What are they? Okay, I'll show you. You are going to think about what are the things I remember, or where is it, and how I enjoyed or how I reached there, and when I went there, and when is it suitable for visit, and who did you meet, who were with you, or who are the people you visited or talked to, and why did you like, or why did you visit the place, and why did you write. These are the things you have to keep in your mind before writing travelogue. All right, students, have you got the idea about writing a travelogue? Okay, I'm sure you can write, right, students? Okay, so far, what we talked about is, let me summarize. A travelogue is a description, or a film maybe, or a picture, collection of picture, or your experience of visiting a place or a country with your, feelings, and you are sharing your activities with your feelings in it, and you have information there to share about those places. All right, students? So how we write? We have to follow the different steps. We have to first decide one place, and you are going to research about that place, and then you are going to make notes, and then you develop the note into the outlines, and then you develop the outlines into the travelogue, okay? And you have to keep in the mind that we have to first introduce, and we have to explain in the body part, and then conclude in the final part, and you are going to answer the questions like what, where, when, how, who, why in your travelogue. All right, students, is it helpful for you? I hope so. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed the video, students. So if you have got any questions, you can ask your teacher, or you can again watch this video and learn more, which you have been in confusion. So thank you for your patience to watch this video. See you in the next episode. Thank you, students.